What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are using a strategy that isn't really used too much within Pokemon Champions yet. It's still very strong today. We are rocking out with Trick Room in Pokemon Champions on the rank ladder. More specifically, Mega Camerupt and Mega Kangaskhan Trick Room team. Now, Mega Camerupt is an absolute menace when it comes to Trick Room. You get this Pokemon Trick Room, it's doing insane amount of damage with Heat Wave, it's got Earth Power, and also on top of that, it's got Ancient Power. So, I mean, we can use Rock moves to kind of deal with Charizards and other Pokemon that are weak to Rock moves, and hopefully, if you guys do not know, Ancient Power has, I think it's like a 10% chance of boosting all of your stats. So, defense, special defense, attack, special attack, and speed would all get boosted if we have a little bit of RNG luck today. We're not going to be relying on that, but Ancient Power is going to be a good move to deal with all the Charizards in the meta right now. Like I also mentioned, we got Mega Kangaskhan on today's team, who I absolutely love. Parental Bond as ability, or you can keep it in its normal form and use Scrappy Fake Out in the Ghost types. You got Double Edge, you got Hammer Arm. On top of that, you got Ice Punch to deal with Dragon type Pokemon. Sinisha, Feraligatr going to be our Trick Room setters. Feraligatr over here with Twin Beam and Helping Hand to pair up with that Trick Room. Sinisha, on the other hand, Rage Powder with Life Dew and Matcha Gotcha. To round out today's team, cannot have a Trick Room team without Torkoal. Torkoal's going to set the Sunlight, allowing Camerupt to actually do big time damage with Heat Wave, and nonetheless, Torkoal can, do big time damage on its own. It's got Sunny Day to reset up the weather if we need it. Then on top of that, it's got Eruption and Heat Wave. It probably should have like Overheat on it, just in case we're going up against Wide Guard users, but I mean, Wide Guard users are kind of thin right now. You're not seeing too much Wide Guard. Every here and there you'll catch it, but not too much. Final Pokemon going to be King Gambo. King Gambo is just an absolute menace. High attack stat, pretty bulky, great ability, can't go wrong with it, especially on a Trick Room team. Guys, here's a look at today's team stats. Everything's pretty normal. Everybody's pretty much bulked up on HP and like defensive stats, and then their attack stat, like nothing in speed. A lot of natures bring down speed, which makes sense considering we are thriving out in Trick Room. Like Camerupt over here, maxed out on a special attack, maxed out on HP with a speed dropping nature, so it's sitting at 54 speed, which is money. It's perfect. But yeah, if you guys want to check out these stats more in depth, they will be down in the description below, alongside with a link to the team creator and a link to the rental code. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy today's video, do everything you guys can that is totally free to support the channel by liking it up, subscribing, hyping up the video, all that good stuff, leaving a comment. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you guys for all the support on the Pokemon Champions videos. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Mega Camerupt and Mega Kangaskhan Trick Room team. Loading into our first match, let's get Trick Roomy with it. I love Trick Room teams. I like them more in previous games, considering they were way better in previous games, but still, in Champions, they're pretty good, and I'm here to prove it, going up against Mega Floette and Charizard. Surprise, surprise, two of the most used Mega Pokemon within the game right now. On the same team, they also have Whimsicott. They're rocking out with King Gambo, and then they got Basculegion and Garchomp. Friggy's not going to be bad here. I think Friggy has to be our Trick Room setter. I think that's our best bet. And I could also lead it with like Kangaskhan. I mean, Kangaskhan's pretty good here. He's super effective into a lot of different Pokemon. Well, not super effective, but he's got good moves for a lot of different Pokemon. You got Hammer Arm to deal with King Gambo. You got Ice Punch to deal with Garchomp and Whimsicott. And then on top of that, like Double Edge can just do good damage. Yeah, Double Edge can just do good damage into like Floette and Charizard. So I'm going to end up leading those two. We'll bring Camerupt in the back end. And last but not least, do I go Gambo or do I go in with like Torkoal? Because most likely he's going to set the sun. Most likely he is going to set the sun. Having Sucker Punch late game is going to be nice, so that's what I'm going to do here. And whoa, I didn't pick my Kangaskhan. There we go. There we go. As much as I want Torkoal, he's got to set the sun. I mean, he doesn't have to. He could go into Mega Floette, but even if he just goes into Mega Floette, I'm still doing solid damage with Heat Wave across the board and all that good stuff. So we'll see. We're kind of hoping he's bringing Charizard. But I'm on a 4-game win streak, baby. I'm rolling right now. Floette Whimsicott looks like no Charizard, which kind of sucks for me. From here, though, just like a Fake Out into like a Trick Room here, that's gotta be my play. And honestly, like Floette might just protect here. It's most likely is gonna protect. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve you. Actually, do I Mega Evolve you? We'll decide in a second. We're just gonna Fake Out Whimsicott here. Might save it for Camerupt. We might just save it for Camerupt. But Floette is gonna Mega Evolve here. I'd be surprised if it doesn't protect. Let's be honest here. And honestly, it might just attack, which could be very annoying. Let's see what it does. A Fairy or a Poppin', dude. Floette's an absolute menace, and Floette's just protecting. Yeah, easy call for us. Easy call for us. So I'm able to Fake Out here. Mwah. Solid damage with that Fake Out. Like, that Fake Out did so much damage. Honestly, I don't think we need to Mega Evolve this Pokemon. I really don't. I think Double Edge is just going to KO Whimsicott, and then I can start shipping up a little bit of damage into Floette at this point. Yeah, so I'll just go for Twin Beam here, see how much damage I can possibly do, and I am just going to rip... Actually, Ice Punch should KO you. 120 stab, that's going to be 180. It's going to be 150, but we don't take recoil. I think Ice Punch is going to KO, so I'm just going to go for this. Like, you just seen how much damage Fake Out did. Like, Kangaskhan just hits very hard. He hits very, very hard. I just have to get rid of Whimsicott because I don't need it, like, maybe having Trick Room and canceling out my Trick Room. That could be, you know, a big time issue. So chipping up damage here is going to be a good play for us. But Twin Beam's going to fly here. Not bad damage, right? 12 and then another 12. Oh, that one crit. That one did a bit more. Yeah, it did crit. Let's go. So we get off a little bit of damage there, which is good news. And I'm really hoping Ice Punch is going to KO or I'm looking like an idiot. Okay, cool. It is KOing. See, I was right. I'm the man. I'm the man. So big time KO there. I feel like he might try to dump on Friggies here. Yeah. I feel like that Whimsicott might have had Trick Room. Can you soak this, Friggies? That'd be a beautiful soak if you can. Yeah, no, that's just an absolute bomb shot. Light of Ruin. Just does so much damage. I believe you take a ton of recoil from that. Yeah, oh my lord. That's actually great news for us. Because now I can just go into my boy Camerupt. I can start throwing Heat Waves across the board. Here we go. Now we got two Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. And I get to decide right here, right now, who I want to Mega Evolve. And it's probably going to be Camerupt, right? I mean, Ice Punch is just going to rip Garchomp. How many turns Trick Room we got left? 3. That's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. Just doing this and ripping, Actually, I mean, maybe just going into Kangaskhan here. Because we want to make sure that this Garchomp dies out here. Yeah, and Kangaskhan is, like, very... Actually, I mean, you could have Bastion Legion, which could be very tough. But, I mean, I have Kingambo in the back end. I think we're fine with, just ripping, like, an Ancient Power here, trying to get the stat boost for 4% damage, and then just Mega Bob and Kangaskhan going for Ice Punch. It's just simple plays for us. Very simple. So, we'll go Kangaskhan here. Very nice. Very nice. And we'll get rolling. We'll get rolling here, baby. Don't protect anybody. You're probably double protecting, right? I'd be surprised if you don't double protect. If not, I mean, Garchomp's dead, which would be very nice. And he doesn't double protect. Cool. Range of Power gets blocked. Ice Punch is flying. Bop. Bye-bye to you. And from here, you could have Bask. I would think that you would have Bask. And if you do, Aqua Jet has a hot chance of KO my Camerupt. So I think doubling down into Floette's got to be the play. Especially because it's just protected too, and we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, it's going to be Bask. So he's probably just going to try to go for an Aqua Jet. So I do believe just going for probably just an Earth Power, dealing as much damage as we can, and doubling into Floette here is definitely my play. So I'll do that, and I will just go for Ice Punch here. Because Camerupt should be slower than Kangaskhan. Is that correct? Yeah, he is. Kangaskhan's actually decently fast. But yeah, we'll do that. We'll double the Floette. Floette needs to die. There's the Aqua Jet. Can we soak that? We don't, and that's the exact reason why I doubled down on Floette. I knew Aqua Jet was scary. So I can get rid of Floette here. He could most likely be Choice Scarfed, but this is totally fine because I get to bring out Mr. Gambo. Gets to come out and play. The perfect Pokemon to counter Bastion Legion. Gambo, baby, Gambo. I'm kind of curious. I shouldn't go for Sucker Punch just in case he wants to Aqua Jet. I mean, they're just canceling. They see King Gambit pop out here. They cancel. Trick Room thriving up against one of the best teams right now. Mega Floette, Mega Charizard. Going crazy. We cancel it out and we win this first match. I like that start. Leaving off where we left off from the last video. We're on a 5-game win streak right now. Let's keep it rolling with the Trick Room squad. Going up against Mega Frostlass. Mega Frostlass is very powerful. Yeah, that's the only Pokemon they can Mega Evolve. So it's a snow team here. Bringing in Torkoal is going to be good. Trick Room is going to be kind of tough for us. I mean, it's not going to be tough for us, but they just have like a very strong team that can get after us. Feraligatr, probably our best bet at lead. Do they have any way of countering Trick Room? Not really. So I think just going into like Feraligatr and potentially Kangaskhan here again is solid for us. Or I could lead a Pokemon maybe like Camerupt and just protect, but I mean, that's kind of obvious, right? That is kind of obvious. What do I want to do? I could go into Camerupt. I'm just curious to see who they're going to go into. So they're going to go high offense here. I could just go Torkoal. I mean, Torkoal for the lead's pretty good. Torkoal for the lead's actually pretty solid here. I think going Torkoal here with Camerupt, and then late game having probably Sinistcha could be very solid for us, because Sinistcha can do some solid damage across the board. Actually, do I want Sinistcha? I think I'd rather might just have like Kangaskhan here. Late game Kang or King Gambo is good. You know what? We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll go in with this lead right here. I think that's very solid for us. I am just kind of scared of like the potential Garchomp lead. But I think we're fine here. I do think we're fine. Incineroar and Milo pop out here. That's not bad for us. They can't fake us out. Torkoal's going to be on the field. I think I just send an Eruption. I think I just send some damaging moves here, right? Might as well just try to deal as much damage as I can here. Pop the Trick Room and go from there. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Maybe try to pick up a burn into Milo. Definitely cool with that. Muddy Water's going to launch here. Accuracy might drop here, but we're fine. That still does decent damage to Torkoal, which I do not like. Not one bit. Accuracy, of course, gets a double drop. Oh, that's ugly. And Dark Slayer is going to fly, which we should soak. Easy soaks for Fergie. So Fergie's soaking that up all day. And Heat Wave flying. And of course, I'm missing Incineroar. Can I hit Milo? Thank you. I land into Milo. Give me a burn into Milo. That's solid damage. Give me a burn. Give me a burn. Give me a little RNG back. There's the RNG back. Critical hit. Nice. Okay, so RNG bounces back for us a little bit. Maybe swapping Torkoal here. Might just be my play, because I could see like a potential double protect here. I could rip a Twin Beam. But I honestly think a hard swap into Camerupt takes so much damage to water moves. I think I just go Helping Hand. Heat Wave here. Just send it. Let's deal as much damage as we can. I'm with it. I'm with it. Cool. Helping Hand flies out here. Any protects? That's the real question. Any protects? I was going to swap into Camerupt. Heat Wave's going to fly here. Who's dodging it? Incineroar dodged it again. And I'm just attacking Milotic at this point. Solid damage. Give me a burn. Throw me a burn. Throw me a burn. Rats. And there's that party shot, which I was going to swap into Gambo for that. Like, that Defiant boost would have went insane. I should have done that. I should just swap into Gambo. They could bring out Frost Ice here and get weather control. And it seems like they are. It seems like they're going to protect Frost Ice first and foremost. Muddy Water's going to fly, chip up more damage. And they're definitely protecting Frost Ice. I think I just double with Heat Wave. And what's it called here? It's actually tough because they're wasting out Trick Room turns very, very well. Very, very well. Doubling into Milotic's gotta be my play. We have 3 turns of Trick Room left. Let's double straight into Milo here and just go for another Heat Wave. They could Mega Evolve and protect, which I think they're gonna do. And I'm just gonna reset up the sun. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna Heat Wave it here again. I can set up the sun next turn. No, I'm not. I'm gonna reset the sun right now. I really do think you Mega Evolve protect. I really do. Yep, there it is. Cool. So there's that. If he doesn't protect, that's fine, but I think you are going to protect, and I got to pop Sunny Day. I have to get a little bit of weather control out here. Have to get somewhat of weather control here. So Snow Warning is going to pop here. Frost Ice is going to protect. Easy reads for me. I'm going to get off a little bit of Twin Beam damage, but more importantly, reset the sun. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, so 2 turns left in Trick Room. Most likely, my boy's dead, my Torkoal, but I can bring out Camerupt, which is a great spot to be in. A really solid spot. I hope Fergie's actually dies out here. I would rather both of them die out here. You go for Recover, which kind of sucks. So he's totally going to swap into Incineroar here. He's 1000% swapping into Incineroar. So I think from here, we can swap this slot into King Gambo. And we can swap Torkoal out. Do I want to swap Torkoal out? Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. I think he has to swap into Incineroar. He is terrified of Torkoal. Especially with the sunlight. So I'm going to swap Camerupt here. And I'm going to swap Fergie. So I'm just going to go for a double swap. I know if Muddy Water flies here, it's going to do decent damage, but I am predicting this Incineroar swap. Yep, Frost Slash into Incineroar. Can we Defiant Boost? Yep. So cool. We're +1 on attack. That's really good for us. Camerupt is special attacking, so that's also good. But I'm just hoping no Muddy Water flies, and it does fly. Oh, Camerupt, how much damage you taking here? That's a lot of damage. Okay, he has Fake Out ready to roll. I think we just swap Camerupt. Oh, and they get the accuracy drop, so I'm +3 on attack. I'm ready to hit like a truck. I'm ready to hit like a truck. I'm ready to hit hard. So from here, I'm going to just go straight into a Countdown Cleave in this slot. I'm +3. And I'm going to swap you in the Feraligatr just so I don't have to deal with Fake Out. Okay. Not bad. I'm not sitting in a terrible position. Sucker Punch can just start being lights out here. But Accuracy Check is going to be scary. They wasted out these Trick Room turns really well. I'm kind of struggling here. But King Gambo might have to be that Pokemon and really get after it. So I get Feraligatr out here. Countdown Cleave's flying here. No Fake Out. And he's probably just going for a Flare Blitz here. Smart play. Smart play if he's just ripping a Flare Blitz. Well, I could just Earth Power this thing. It's a smart play. He just rips a Flare Blitz and KOs my King Gambo. That's a really smart play. Really good play on there. And he's going to take a lot of recoil. But that took out my one Pokemon that really just put us in position to win this game. That sucks. That sucks. I wonder if they go into Frostlass here. I kind of have to hope that they go into Frostlass. But still, even at that point, they're going to win this game. They're going to win this game on that play and that play alone right there. So Frostlass does pop out here. We are going to get Weather Control, but it doesn't really matter. My Pokemon are low HP, where that can't really do much. And they just play this one really well. To end my win streak, man. Unless they do something stupid. Unless they do something real stupid. So I'll go for Heat Wave. Might as well try to pull off a Trick Room. But most likely it's just going to be like a Shadow Ball in the Torkoal. And then a Darkest Lair in the Feraligatr. That's most likely what's going to happen. Man, that sucks. Oh my lord, we might be back. Hold up. Hold up. He goes into Sneasler here? Hold up. He lets my Feraligatr get off a Trick Room. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, we're back. You can't fake me out. Heat Wave should KO Frostlass. And I can Twin Beam to KO the Sneasler. Oh my lord. Are we back? Did they just allow this to happen? There's no shot they just allowed this to happen. Heat Wave, send it. They'd let me get off another Trick Room. That is just bonkers. That is just bonkers to me. They might swap into Incineroar here, but I mean, you can't fake me out. Twin Beam should KO Sneasler. Heat Wave should KO Frostlass. He withdraws Frostlass. That's fine. It's 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 totally fine. Intimidate's not going to do anything. We're special attacking. Heat Wave's double connecting. Beautiful. Solid damage across the board. Count. Why am I not Mega Bob? What am I doing here? Seriously, what am I doing here? Why haven't I Mega Bobbed yet? Why haven't I Mega Bobbed? I understand I didn't Mega Bob earlier because I just swapped, but I should have Mega Bobbed them right there. What am I doing here? What am I doing? That's fine. I cannot believe they did that. I cannot believe it. I mean, they get Weather Control, but at the same time, I mean, I should be able to KO Frostlass with a Heat Wave, even in snow. Even in snow, I should be able to KO it. I could double down into it. But I'm just going to Helping Hand this. I'm just going to Helping Hand this Heat Wave. So how many turns are left in Trick Room? Should be like 2, right? Or 3. Yeah, 3. Okay, that's really good. So I'm just going to Helping Hand boost this. Did I Mega Bob? Let me make sure I Mega Bob. Let me make sure I Mega Bob. Hold up. Gotta make sure I Mega Bob. Gotta make sure I Mega Bob. Mega Bob, Heat Wave, Helping Hand. Send it. Let's do it. Let's do it. You can't fake me out. I believe this Heat Wave should KO Frostlass, but he might just protect. He might just protect and then just go for Darkest Lariat and then have 2 turns left in Trick Room. But this matchup's going to come down to the wire, but I cannot believe they didn't just double and KO my Pokemon. They allowed me to set up Trick Room, give me a shot. They do end up protecting Frostlass. Okay. Heat Wave's going to launch here. Please land into Incineroar. I kind of need every Heat Wave to land from here on out. It does, and it does great damage. Great damage. And Friggy's probably dead to a Dark Slayer. Yeah. Okay, it really comes down to... really comes down to this. I mean, 2 turns left in Trick Room. I need Heat Wave to KO Frostlass, which I think it could, right? Let's be honest here. I think it could. There's no boost to the defensive ice types, not special defense, which is good. I have Sheer Force on this puppy. Oh, wait a minute. Heat Wave might not work. Heat Wave might not have a chance of burning because it's Sheer Force, right? But this Pokemon's stats 216 on special attack. Yeah, let's just rip the Heat Wave. I think Heat Wave should be able to KO. Let's see. Let's see. Send the Heat Wave, baby. He goes for a double protect on Frostlass. That's beautiful. And Heat Wave's launching. KO Frostlass? It should, right? Yeah, delete stat. Now I have 1 turn left in Trick Room. As long as Incineroar doesn't have Protect, we should win this game. I don't think he has any moves that can KO me right here. Darkest Slayer, we should soak this. Camerupt the GOAT. Camerupt the GOAT, man. The GOAT. Yeah, I don't think you have Protect. I mean, you could. Could easily have Protect. And honestly, I'd rather go for Ancient Power just because it looks cooler. Earth Power obviously is going to do more damage, but Ancient Power looks way cooler. There's no way you have Protect, right? Darkest Slayer, Flare Blitz, Fake Out. And Party Shot. Yeah, no Protect. Oh my lord. I cannot believe we won this game. I thought our win streak was over. They end up not attacking my Ferigis. And I clutch up. Real lucky there, but we take those wins. We're 2-0. So guys, we're hoping for a 3-0 perfect record with this insane Trick Room team. Going up against another Charizard team, and is that Mega Gengar? It sure looks like it. Cleaver's over here. Cleaver's definitely a bit scary here. I just think going in like maybe like Kangaskhan alongside with like Feraligatr is probably our best bet for the lead. So I'm going to end up just doing both of that. I think it's very simple for me. So both of them I'm going to come out here in the back end. We want Torques. I mean, they're probably going to set the sun themselves, so I could just go like Camerupt, King Gambit, just like match number 1. That's kind of looking pretty good. It's not too shabby. I'm with it. We'll go Camerupt, King Gambo. Let's do it. Let's run it. We don't really need Torkoal. I mean, Torkoal would rip up some good damage to a lot of different Pokemon, but at the same time, like, Camerupt can just do that. So I'm with this. So the double Mega again. Kangaskhan, Camerupt. It worked in match number 1. Both of them kind of can thrive out without their Mega abilities. So if I Mega Evolve one or the other, I mean, it's going to work fine. But yeah, this team is absolutely killing it. That last match, I was sitting there, I was like, no, like, our streak's over. I guess I'll try to go for a Trick Room. And then he swapped Incineroar. I was like, oh my lord, are we back? I was like, we're so back. We're so back. I'm actually on a 6-game win streak. Wow, I'm killing it. I thought I was on a 5. All good. Cleavor, Incineroar pop out here. No big deal. I got a little bit of scrappy action, and I can fake out him. And faking out probably the Incineroar is our best bet, correct? Pop and Trick Room? I mean, what's Cleaver doing here? Could have a bug move. Can I fake out you? No, I'll deal with you next turn. I'm gonna fake out Incineroar. I just don't feel like dealing with like a parting shot here, right? That's my biggest threat, that parting shot. Cleaver's so dope. I love me some Cleaver. I think it's so cool that it's starting to see its way into the meta, and for good reason. But there goes fake out here. We're not gonna Mega Evolve. He's just gonna go for an X-Scissor, which, ooh. Can you soak this? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, we're cooked. I think we're cooked. I think we're drastically cooked here. I think we're drastically cooked. I even said like he could have a bug move, and I mean he did, but usually when it comes to Cleavers, at least the ones I see, they're rocking U-turn, they're not rocking X-Scissor. So that's why I didn't really see it as a threat. Oh my lord, that dumped on me, and now might not be a good time for us. We'll go for Earth Power here. I'm going to send Earth Power into that slot. And I'm going to Mega Evolve you and just try to rip a double edge into Cleavor, or probably just an Ice Punch would be my best bet. I could actually go here, like Hammer Arm. I might... No, I should protect you. I'm going to protect you. We're in a tough spot. We're in a real tough spot. I'm just going to double edge Incineroar. Oh my lord, that X-Scissor just melted me. Melted me. Kangaskhan has like 120 speed, but... If he's not choice, which I mean, he could be choice. If that Cleaver's not choice, he's just going to rip a Stone Axe into my Camerupt, which I mean, it's not too bad, but I just want to protect and just see. There's that. X's are flying, so it seems like he's choice here. He's just, oh my god, melting me. He's just melting me. Double Edge going to fly here. Pick up really good damage. We got the Parental Bond, picking up even more damage. And from here, Incineroar, please attack Camerupt. He does. Okay, cool. Oh, man. Brutal plays here. Real tough play. Real tough plays for you, boy. I am going to try to go for stat boost with Ancient Power here. It is super effective, and I mean, if I can, I'd love to KO Incineroar, but I think X-Scissor just KOs my, KOs him. I didn't want to swap into King Gambo. That's bad news for us. That just not getting off Trick Room just ruins this team. It just ruins it. Dark Slayer going to fly. I'm really hoping I get this stat boost. Wow, that did a ton of damage, low-key. Ancient Power flying. Give me that stat boost. I need a stat boost. Great damage. Give me the stat boost. 10% chance. No, we don't get it. Would have been nice. King Gambo's going to have to pop out here. Throw some sucker punches around. We think Sucker Punch will KO 42%. Even if it does, dude, we are so cooked. We are so cooked. I gotta go for Sucker Punch EP. I don't have my Mega. I don't have Trick Room. Oh, man, dude. If I'm losing any Pokemon, I'm glad it's Kleavor here. Right? A nice little Pokemon that you don't get to see too often. Just torching my Ferigis. Just absolutely torching. Sucker Punch KO. Alright, hold the phone. We're kind of back. Not really, because they're just going to throw out Charizard to win this game. Dark Slayer going to fly here. We should soak this up. And we do. And EP is going to dump on Incineroar. Bye-bye to you. Get it, Camerupt. Get it. And now we're sitting here. The only shot we win this is if they go into Charizard and double miss a Heat Wave. Right? And then we can just like crit with Ancient Power. Yep, there's Charizard. Crit with Ancient Power, KO. I mean, Ancient Power might KO regardless. And then be able to EP this Gengar. That's really where we're at. That's really where we're at. That's our only shot at winning. We're going to go for it here. Sucker Punch flying in this slot. Send it, baby. Send it. I wonder if they both have Mega Stones. Gengar could just be Focus Sash. Which I kind of hope Gengar has its Mega Stone. Because then it wouldn't be Focus Sash, and Sucker Punch has a chance of KO in that. And then if we dodge a Heat Wave, oh my lord. Could you imagine if I somehow pull this off? Let's see how this one plays out here. Drought's out and about. Sucker Punch fine. He's not going for a move here. What you got cooking here? Going for Will-O-Wisp. Smart play. Very smart play. This leads me to think that this Gengar is Focus Sash. And what we need here is a double miss Heat Wave. That's our only shot at winning. It's double miss Heat Wave. And they double connect. GG's. Yeah, they just outplayed me that game. They really did. That Kleavor just dumped on me, and once I didn't have Trick Room, I knew the match was over. But still, 2-1 for today's video. I feel like I got to showcase this team really well and prove that Trick Room is still viable in this format. Honestly, guys, I love this team so much. Absolutely kicked it with Mega Camerupt and Mega Kangaskhan, especially within the Trick Room. Frigoraph definitely wasn't our call in that last match. Honestly, it was our call. We could have went into maybe like Sinister instead, but I should have just, you know, protected and maybe just start teeing off some damage. Or you know what? I should just faked out the Kleavor with Kangaskhan and set up Trick Room. Then we would have been actually fine and probably would have won that match. But still, I just wasn't expecting the X's, or a lot of them are running U-turns with the Choice Scarf, and it is what it is. We take that loss in the chin. We go 2-1 and we get to showcase this team really well. Here's one last look at today's team stats. If you guys want to check them out more in depth, obviously they will always be down in the description below alongside with the rental code and a link to the team creator. Huge shout out to them for making this team because I absolutely love this team today. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that bigger subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positive today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.